Oh, wrong video. That's for later. Sorry about that. A little spoiler, just a little bit out there. Um, another video I'm gonna be doing later. Just a little hint for you guys. A little hint, a big. It's about this right here. You may have not seen before in the past videos I've done. So yeah, this is for next time. But today, we are going to, I can't speak right. We are going to enter the world of VR. But we're not going to enter the world, but I'm just going to speak of it. Speak about it. Our rise from where we were with cardboard, box cutout, Google thingamajiggies to where we are now. And that starts with my VR journey. It all started with someone that I know. He had a VR headset. He was quite happy for it when it came out. He got it like on launch or a few days after, whichever. And he enjoyed it. But times come he had to put it down, put it away. And so it got passed down to me as a hand me down. And this is it. This is the wow. I'm just holding this. Is just like This is the PlayStation VR, the first PlayStation VR. This thing came out like I think around the same time or 2 years after Smash, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Like, no, like come on, like the same year as the Nintendo Switch, whichever. Anyway, this is the PlayStation VR, the original, the first PlayStation VR for the PS4. This was my first VR headset, and I just was attached, deeply attached to this thing. I loved it. I loved it. I fell in love with it. Like, oh wow. Yeah, I'm just feeling around thinking like it's like close to like just falling apart. I've had it put in the closet for a while because we upgrade, we grow, we upgrade, we go on to newer and bigger things. This thing was crazy during this time because it was awesome that we were able to go into the world of VR, be immersed in all this and that. But it came with a price compared to what we got today. And I'm about to show you guys the price. I am tripping out. 1 minute. In order to play the PlayStation VR, you of course needed a PS4. This thing is heavy. You needed a PlayStation VR, PlayStation 4, and only to play a PlayStation VR headset. But this wasn't the real price to playing the whole VR. The PlayStation VR came with a lot of attachments needed to play this on this because it was VR. It was literally like honestly, this is like the first console to enter the VR era. Because Switch tried it right after with I think it was called the Gavel, or was that the whole convoy? Whichever. I'm not gonna take everything down from my closet room, but you needed like an HDMI cord, a power outlet thing, a in and out USB thing going from the. It was a lot of cords, and it came like this with this little like giant USB little box that you had to plug all this stuff in, and just it was a mess with the cords. It looked like you were like tied up in a science lab, just like perfecting on whatever. And yeah, all these cords going into the back of your head, just to the system, and yeah, it was crazy. But I was excited about it. I got to experience some amazing VR games. There is one game I wish they continued on with. It was a great game, but it was just a small little demo. It was in the whole VR world or PlayStation VR world, whatever it's called. But I don't know the exact name of it, but it was this one awesome action game where like you and this two British guy dude, um, you're in a like high speed chase with some other people, and it's like it's like the guy tosses you a gun. You have to look for the clip. You have to open the little compartment in the car, and just like no, while the thing is driving, while the guy's driving, you're like you have to unload the clip, and that's why I love VR. You're doing everything yourself, from unloading the clip to just going crazy, like blowing things up, giving people flat tires. It was an amazing, awesome game. I miss it. Like it was like one of the main things that I played a lot when I had this big boy hooked up. But then you get bored after playing one game so many times. I mean, come on, only one game. So that's when I delve into the world of Beat Saber. That's one game everyone knows. Everyone's mom probably knows. No, not other moms. I mean, it's anyways. It was an amazing rhythm game that not only kept you entertained, but it gave you a bit of exercise to it as well because you're bumping, you're waving, you're ducking, you're it's Beat Saber. Awesome songs to come with it, as well as DLCs as well to play. Honestly, I only had one DLC when I had the PlayStation VR for Beat Saber, and that was Imagine Dragon, which honestly, I enjoyed it. And of course, just like any other PS4 games, you had some VR games that came in the cases that you can pick up as well. Here's PlayStation VR. Oh, it's a demo disc. This is this is actually the one with the whole action game I was telling you about. Like this was dope. Moss, I didn't care for it because it was just like looking at an animal going through mazes and stuff. I mean, some people do like that kind of stuff. For me, nah. And of course, everyone's favorite, Skyrim in VR. I'm assuming the VR version was everyone's favorite, but everyone knows Skyrim when it came out November 11th, 2011. 11, 11, 11. Like that was like the biggest thing to hit us. I never had Skyrim on the 360. I want to say that now. I never had Skyrim. Wait, yes, I did. Someone from Pennsylvania sent it to me. I knew him on Xbox, and yeah, he was done with it. He sent it to me. It was cool, you know. Then I just decided it was time to say goodbye to the PlayStation VR, and Oh, before I go and leave the first PlayStation VR, we also had these crazy controllers too that would just or reboots, whatever you want to call them, from the PlayStation One. Does anyone remember PlayStation Move? It was awesome. It came with a whole little webcam thing. You know, you could do this and that, little interact with the game with these little controller things that light up. People will would stream a just chatting session, and you'll hear the whole PlayStation Move music just going on in the background. You know, messing with robots and stuff like that, and yeah, it was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of did it myself at times. Speaking of streaming, it's been exactly 2 months since I've went live on Twitch. I made that today. Just to go see what's up. See how many followers I have, and just stream again. I love what I'm doing on YouTube, but I don't want to just let my Twitch account collect dust. I may do that someday and just say forget it and just really come to just put everything on YouTube. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing now, really. Um, but yeah, before these things came out with the whole PlayStation Move and the camera and stuff, we had something coming out for the PlayStation 2 and the 3. No, wait, this was the 3, but for the PlayStation 2, we had something called the iToy, which was cool. Honestly, I guess you could say Sony actually beat Xbox when it came to things like motion controls and stuff, because it was the PS2 that had the iToy, and it was like a I want to say like a shadow game, I think, but it's it had like a few games that you can get for it, where you're in front of your camera and you're boxing, like you're shadow boxing, actual people in front of the screen. It was cool. I think there was even an Apex game one. My voice is just crap today. Why? Anyways, putting these away. We've grown, we've upgraded. Yeah, the iToy came out on the PS2, and then way later after Skyrim on Xbox, they decided, okay, they got iToy, so why don't we, take a dip into their end of the pool? The Kinect came out. I'm not gonna mad dog the Kinect. I've always wanted one, never got one. Then when I get the Xbox One, it came with it, but they just completely just dropped the bomb on the Kinect. I was only able to use it for like 2 or 3 months or so. Whatever. We things come and go. Whatever. Now I've upgraded. I would say last year in February. Yeah, yeah, last year like middle of February. After a slight incident with the stairs in my apartment, I got this VR headset, the MetaQuest 2. A beautiful, beautiful headset. Look, Ma, no cords. I'm sorry, I had to. That was butchering, but I had to. But seriously, like no cords. You got all the sensor cameras right here up front. It's just so heavy. You got pass-through mode so you can see what you're doing. You got guardian boundaries and stuff. With this thing, you have to use a webcam in order to pick up the whole controller sensors and stuff. And you have these blue lights that'll come on for even more sensory, like for like you're moving or something. I don't know. Is that a crack? Yeah, the Quest 2. Like when I got that, like I was jaw dropped. Like I immediately unplugged this thing, put it in my closet, and just let it collect dust. without the camera. Also, before we end this little guy's journey, I don't know if you guys can, but look at this. Nope, you can't. Okay, so you guys see that shedding right there? It's the type of padding that you get like headphones have them as well, like gaming headsets have them as well. After a while, it'll start to like just tear up and just shred, and it'll get all over your face and your head. Like no one wants that. Rig 100HX. So I had an old headset that did the same thing. Like the whole headphone thing came off, and it was just like a mess. And yeah. Also, this was the crazy thing. Again, like I said, a lot of plugs in with this. This thing has an HDMI and a USB connected to it in order to play it. But putting this beast of a thing away, so long, friend. You will not be missed. We moved on. Goodbye. And here, take these little. I'm not even gonna say what they look like. Let's not go there. But yes, the Meta Quest 2. I love you. You turn this thing on immediately. You're greeted with pass-through mode where you can see your entire room. Yes, it's a bit not blurry, but like all wavy and stuff when you first put it on. But it's cool. It's awesome because you ain't gotta buy no actual physical disc for this thing because it doesn't read physical discs. It's all digital, baby. It's all digital. But before I continue on, so yes, I have a few games here and there on the Quest 2. Um, I've got Demio for those that are into like Dungeons and Dragons role playing and all that kind of stuff. I recommend deeply getting Demio. Awesome game. You pick a class, either sorcerer, assassin, all that kind of stuff, and like you're playing as like you're not playing as the character, but like your hands. You pick up these little action figures. You roll the dice and stuff. It's cool. And I think it takes place in the 70s. I say that because there's just this like you end up in this lady's basement, kind of awkward. Um, she's like the I guess the story master. I don't know what it's actually called, but I say 70s because I see a fat back screen TV that looks really old, and on the floor there's an Atari 2600. Now, I mean, you guys know how much I love retro games and stuff, of course. I mean, we all know that. It's in my name. If you don't know by now, it's in my name. Retro Mage. Yes, me. Retro games. I love them. I have Beat Saber back. I got Beat Saber, of course, with a few DLC songs. But the one game I'm on right now a lot is Horizon Worlds. One, mainly because I don't have a big main game to play that goes for VR or console. I don't have anything that's like just like reaching out to me, just saying, "Get over here," and just that grabs me in yet. So whenever I wake up or I get home from running errands, I immediately just watch a little bit of YouTube and then go hop on Horizon Worlds. Awesome game. You can use your Quest to create an avatar to go have fun, do whatever. I had VR chat, had it, but after coming across Horizon Worlds, um, yeah, kind of ditched VR chat. I plan to get Super Hot. It's an amazing game. Pretty much the game moves as you move, so it's like you got to be precise, kind of. Like you need, like it's all red and white. Everyone's after you, that kind of stuff, and it's cool. Now, going back down the retro road, for those that had a Sega Dreamcast, I did not, sadly. It's okay though. It's all good. There was a rhythm game called Sama de Amigo, back on the Sega Dreamcast. It was a rhythm game that had you use maracas. I don't know if it came with the game, but it was also in arcades as well. And you shake to the beat, like you see these six rings going around the screen, and these blue dots just coming at you. You shake to the beat, and it was awesome. They're having you do the same thing in the VR version. So yeah, there's a lot of awesome games you play on the on MetaQuest 2 and 3 and Pro. Sadly, the first MetaQuest had to just up and die a while after the 2 has already been out. So yeah, I wanted the quest because I wanted the first quest because one, it was a bit less expensive and it was black. Not saying wow, see, I don't want to go on this thing. I like the quest too, I love it, but it's like no, it's black, like you won't see any much dirt on it unless you make it dirty. But yeah, that's all I want to say for now. As far as my VR journey. Next time, we're gonna talk about a subject called addiction. Hi, my name is Retro Mage, and I have an addiction. Oh, okay. Oh, easy. Okay. You see this right here? I have a lot of Pokemon cards, but we're gonna get on that next time. Everyone, I hope you really did enjoy this video. If so, do a brother a favor. I almost said flavor. You see, I'm thirsty. Do a brother a favor, and please leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Which, of course, you already can, because you got full access to my channel, except making videos or content for my channel, and just completely bombing my channel, getting rid of it. I'm sorry, you have no control over that. That's a me thing, because I'm better. But yes, I really enjoyed this conversation with you guys about the world of VR. I'm still trying to find a way to be able to actually stream YouTube into the world of VR. My MetaQuest 2 headset. I really want to do that a lot. But it's gonna be a while. It's okay. It's gonna be a while. I hope you all liked the last video that was put up about me drowning in a hot tub. Good times in a hot tub. That's what happens when you fall asleep in VR. You drown in a hot tub. But as you may or may not have seen, I've gotten up A-okay. All is good. So until next time, my friends, it's your boy, Virtual Mage 64, saying so long, farewell, sayonara, and good night. See ya.